What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the forest. So today we're going to be heading out and trying to find a place to build our new base for this season. And we're also going to be heading out to see if we could find the front of the plane by the lake. And yeah, we're just going to test our luck. We're also going to fill up some of this inventory space. We need some more rocks. We need some sticks. We have no feathers. I want to make a bow and arrow just in case. You never know when you're going to want one, because there could be some sleeping guys somewhere, and you might want to kill them and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. So we're going to have to head into one of the... Oh, there was some meds on the ground. Awesome. We're going to have to head into one of the small cannibal villages just to get some ropes to be able to build that bow and arrow. And then we need to get some feathers to make some more arrows. And then those arrows can be used to insta-kill sleeping cannibals. And then also they could be used to kill the rabbits since they run faster now. So I got a few comments saying people like build over there and build over there, but you can't yet, guys. Ooh, I like this spot. It's too far away from the trees. You can't build over there yet. It's actually not available in this alpha build, but I'm hoping that in the next alpha build, they're going to release it, because it seems like it's getting retextured a little bit. I don't know about this whole water glitch thing going on over here, where it kind of shows reflections, and maybe they're experimenting with reflections and it caused a glitch. And this rock bridge also has been like increased in size, and it seems like they really are pushing for opening up that side of the island soon, and also for multiplayer. So we'll see how that works out. I'm hoping the sun is not setting, which I believe it actually might be. We could easily build a makeshift shelter to sleep if we need to. Hello, I need your ropes. No ropes? Okay, this guy's got ropes. This guy's got all the ropes. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure it's a stick, cloth, and a rope, right? Yep. Okay, so we got a crafted bow, and now we just need to get some feathers. But first we're going to go look for the front of the plane, which I've never found in the existence of my life. But if I do find it, that's going to be amazing. So they did flatten this out, and they did get rid of the water over here like I thought they were going to do. And they just kind of made it kind of like just another edge to the island, and then it dips down into the water, and that island right there is a lot closer than normal. Possible build on that island, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. That would be pretty cool, actually, having a little castle on that island, or a little hut on that island. I never did finish my like complex 3-story building from Season 5, mainly because I just got really bored with the game. There was nothing new to play. So I just kind of cut that shit out, and I just didn't want to really finish it anyway, because it probably wasn't going to be practical. It was going to be more just experimental and seeing if it did work. And the way that you currently run on like log walls and that kind of stuff right now, it would have been really, really glitchy to even walk inside that house and walk into the second and third floors. Why did I just lag like crazy? I just rendered something big, and I'm not sure. See, they kind of did just change the landscape a whole bunch, leading... Like, you can tell, like, this is completely different now. Like, this landscape leads into this island. And, like, it just seems like they're slowly but surely trying to work their way into having you be able to get over to that side. Because there's, like, a land bridge now. There's less water, and the sides of the island are just extended a little bit more. And this is where I built in, I think, Season 2? I built right over there by that single cannibal off in the distance. And I also built up on this hill. This little gap right here was much bigger in the season in which I built there. Alright, we got one of these starving cannibals after us. Just a 2-hit kill, nothing too big. Oh, except she really is angry, and I can't seem to hit the second hit. There we go. 3 hits, whatever it is. I still did it. We still yet to have a flashlight, but we do have our lighter. Handy dandy lighter. Holy crap, it is dark as hell. Any other cannibals around here? No. So over here is where the front of the plane would land, but it is not here yet again. I think it's... There's supposed to be a rock over here that has the pilot underneath it with a flare gun. He is no longer underneath a rock over here. Huh. Maybe we need to do a lot more island exploring in this patch, because it seems like some things changed on the background. in case you realized it or haven't realized it yet, behind the patches, like the patch notes that they're showing us and telling us about, there is a lot more things going on. As in, like, terrain builds and fixes and, like, just the little things that they're trying to sneak by everybody. But I, for one, being someone that's played this game since the first patch, have realized that there's so many different things changing with the terrain, which may lead me to believe that they are going to be opening up that island soon, or they're going to be doing something soon. But, like, half of this stuff is, like, barely recognizable to me anymore. Like, I have to re-explore the island and learn it again. But before we do that, we definitely need to make a makeshift shelter real quick. Just right here. A whole bunch of leaves, which I should already have. And we just need to get a few sticks. Okay, we got some of these plants. Awesome. Not sure if those go into your inventory. No, they don't. And there's a little cut right there in the mat. Maybe these are just retexturings, but I don't remember seeing these things there unless I just wasn't paying attention to it, and it's always been there. Go ahead and get some sticks out of this tree. Whole bunch of sticks on the ground, and it starts downpouring. One more stick, and we're all good. Alright, and then we got this makeshift shelter. I don't know why I can't say makeshift today. And we can sleep through the night. That way it's nice and bright when we go exploring to find somewhere to build. There we go. Awesome. Let's make sure it's just dawn and not dusk. Nope, it is dawn. The sun is rising where it usually should rise. Let's put away our little lighter. And let's head into the forest and try and find somewhere to go. We need to find like an open spot with a lot of trees around. That way it's really low effort to get into, like, bringing trees over to our fort or whatever we're building. Also, at the time you're watching this, on the exact day you're watching this, there's a live stream on twitch.tv/esgame. The link will be in the description for the forest and a couple other games, but I feel like switching games at all. Be sure to stop by and check it out if you're into this series. You'll probably enjoy it very much. That's at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in case you were wondering. But if you're watching this past Friday, or past Saturday, August 30th, then it's probably not up, but I do live stream regularly, so go check it out and click the follow button. So let's go ahead and... This is like the weird... Okay, this is the weird mountain that had that weird shadow thing that I could jump on top of that is no longer there. There's two cannibals right there feasting on something or someone. Let's head inward. I've already gone to the yacht. And apparently the cassette player is in the main village, or it's in a main cave. I don't remember what I was told, but I heard the cassette player is no longer on the yacht anymore. I mean, I made it to the yacht, so I do know it's not on the yacht. Okay, so here's the plane crash yet again. Open up a few more of these, get some meds and that kind of stuff. See, I've always wanted to build, like, underneath the wing or, like, utilizing the plane, but you really can't get back into the plane without it glitching the hell out, and it's, like, textured really badly from looking on the inside, so it really wouldn't be worth it. I think it would just be unappealing. This is a nice open spot by the plane right here, to be honest. Let's remember this spot by the plane. See if we find anything better. It's actually pretty close to the water, too. Cliffside, and then they got the water down there. Like I said, I kind of want to adventure this episode mostly to find a building spot, but I also, just since I saw that terrain change over by where I used to build in Season 2 or 3, I don't remember which one it was, I feel like they changed a lot more of the map, so I want to explore around a little bit and just see what we can find. I'm going to pick up all these plants because they can be used to make medication. Awesome. I was also told that the cannibals do fight each other, and the tribes are not friendly. You can actually find some tribes fighting each other. And here's the main village. So let's check out the main village and see if the cassette player is here. Or somewhere different. A whole bunch of tables flying through the air and shit. Another computer circuit board. Computer parts is what I usually call them. No. There's some mud in this tent. I will take your mud and raise you mud. We got some more ropes. We're not finding all the passengers again because I've already done that a million times. And by a million times, I did it once. Some more ropes out of that. No, I think the cassette player is in the caves then. One of the old caves. Probably in the main cave where you usually die and woke up like a while ago. Now you die and wake up randomly in the caves. But back in the day, in the hipster days, when I used to play The Forest when it first came out, you used to spawn in one spot every single time. And I would assume that's what they meant by the main cave. I probably should be able to find my way over there pretty easily. Alright, let's just venture down here a little bit. Yeah, see, this is like a cliff drop-off right here. This is not normal, I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't know, it doesn't seem familiar to me. Oh, it's a huge cliff drop-off right here. And it just keeps going. How do I get down there? Glitch through a rock, I suppose. Yep, that's exactly what I just did. Glitch through a rock. Where am I now? Drink some cola to get some energy back. Where the fuck am I? Okay, I'm back over here. Oh, okay, yeah, I just did a huge circle. There's a cannibal right here. Let's take her out. Here's some of the new bushes, actually. I'll show you those in a second. Here's some of the new bushes that they added. These are pretty cool, huh? Can't break them, but they are pretty cool. And this is where I built at some point in one of the seasons. There seems like there's only starving cannibals coming out right now. Like, I really don't see normal cannibals too often. Maybe they need to lower the spawn rates of the starving cannibals. There you go, you're dead. And I kind of like that spot by the airplane. So I think we're going to utilize that spot. And we're going to build a fortress right there by the broken plane. And one thing that we can do is actually place down a hunting shelter wherever, or not a hunting shelter. Is it a hunting shelter? Yes, hunting shelter. Wherever we want. And after the fact, we can smack it down and we can utilize the parts from that in our building. Maybe we'll build the log cabin again. I'm kind of feeling like the log cabin is a good choice to build again. Where it was my plane? I think it's somewhere around here, correct? Need some more aloe. Awesome. Go ahead and craft up some of these medications. Awesome. And let's go find the plane again and build in that location. I'm thinking a log cabin with walls around it. Just something pretty simple. Just to get some work done on it. We can do the whole log holder thing. I believe my plane is right up here. We could do the whole log holder thing that I've done in the previous seasons. And from there, we should be able to build something decent. We're not going to do anything crazy unless you have suggestions on something crazy. We've already done the basic base. We've done like a modern house. We've done the log cabin. We've done everything. So now I'm just going to go for more practical and safe more than anything else. And we'll definitely start exploring some of the old caves to see if anything has changed inside there. Like I said, the terrain has changed and it was in the background. It was not in the patch notes. Unless it said somewhere like minor terrain changes. But it doesn't seem very minor. It seems like they're very close to setting up to getting us over to that new island. That's just my opinion. So just somewhere around here, we'll just place down a little hunting shelter. And what we can do with this hunting shelter is when it's finished and we actually start building the real base, we can, well, there's a whole bunch of these tall trees around. That's awesome. Those are 5 apiece, so that's perfect. I spy a little flower right there. What we can do with the hunter shelter when we're done is we just smack it once with the axe and it should break. And from there, we should be able to use those parts in the actual building. So that's awesome. It seems like energy does go down faster when you're hungry. So we need to probably start cooking up some lizard or something soon. And we're just going to get this last hunting cabin done. I would go back and break down the old one. I might do that next episode just to show you what it looks like. Because I don't even know what it looks like yet either. But You'll definitely get to see it on this one. It's just the fact that going back and breaking that thing over there and then just having to transport the logs back would just literally be the biggest pain in the ass ever. So I'd much rather just show you it when it's actually time to show you it, rather than forcing it. Plus, also when I'm like traveling over there or I'm looking for the yacht again or something like that, I can just utilize that base to be able to sleep until daytime if I absolutely need to. So it's pretty useful to have it over there. Last little tree, and then the hunting cabin is done. Hunting. Why do I keep calling hunting shelter? It's a log cabin. I just mixed two things together. 1, 2. 1, 2. Here we go. We got a nice little base. And eventually we want to get the log cabin somewhere around here. I'm not sure exactly where I want to place it yet, but probably exactly where this hunting shelter is, so I'm an idiot for placing it there. Or somewhere over here. Looks pretty nice right here, too. And then we can utilize that log inside of our fortress just because it looks cool. So that's about it for today's episode. Make sure you check by the live stream. It's going to be 2 to 3 hours long of the Force, and then we're trying to go towards 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some other games as well, unless I get to the point where I'm just really trapped in the forest. It will be the YouTube save, but what we're going to be doing today is building the lighthouse on that peninsula jutting out from the beach. It's going to be a lot of back and forth, just a whole bunch of music, chill out time, talking to you guys and that kind of stuff. So thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. Go check the links in the description for that live stream, and also like the video if you enjoyed it. Other than that, I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Adios.